This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall you are, how much you agree. This has nothing to do with the combine. This has everything to do with just the tape. How fast? This is literally just the tape.
Jet sweep. This is Cyrus Allen. One of those transfers from Texas A&M.
First game on the first drive is going well for you.
Tommy Walker, the Wisconsin transfer in the backfield. Sorsby gets it out, but there is a host of tacklers surrounding Allen. They bring him down for a loss on the play.
Across in man coverage. You can see him coming across the formation. He just makes a great open field tackle. Goes to the outside hip, makes Cyrus Allen come back inside. So when you look at the interior, that's where the biggest questions are.
Off the play fake, Sorsby throws a dart, complete.
And Cincinnati's really found some rhythm offensively.
From the 22, on the reverse, wide open, got a blocker down the sideline too. Allen pushed out of bounds right around the 7-yard line. Cyrus Allen, the speedy transfer from Texas A&M, picks up 15.
I mean, watch the contain. Defensive end crashes down. Everybody's going to the outside to the right. And Cyrus Allen.
Sorsby pulls into the end zone. Got a man. Knocked away at the last moment. Well defended by Hartzog Jr. Cyrus Allen appeared to be open. Ball hung just a little bit, Roddy.
It did, and it was a little underthrown, but Cyrus Allen, you got to come down with that. It hits you right in the shoulder pad. You got to make that catch. Brendan Sorsby saw the pressure, threw the one-on-one fade, falls right in the breadbasket.
Many times before, haven't they?
All too familiar. Close games haven't worked out their way as Sorsby bullets the pass complete beyond the 30 to Cyrus Allen. Pass is complete, just shy of the 40 to Cyrus Allen. Range department. They'd have to get to the 37. Sorsby incomplete. Good coverage by Donovan Jones on Cyrus Allen. Complete. Back to Cyrus Allen for the first down. Clutch. Who's working against Hartzog with 1:04 to go, trying to get into field goal range.
They went out and got these receivers to beat man coverage, and Cyrus Allen does it right then. Gets matched up with Malcolm Hartzog. Oh, but Brendan Sorsby, the power, gets the first down.
Surveys and pulls. Incomplete, and a flag. Look like we're going to have PI against Malcolm Hartzog Jr. He was trying to cover Cyrus Allen with 41 seconds to play.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense number 7, 10-yard penalty, and automatic first down.
I mean, right off the line of scrimmage, you make the move, and Malcolm Hartzog has the grab, and then he's just face guarding. Matt Austin.
Territory at the 44.
Play fake. Sorsby taking a shot. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
34-yard from Sorsby to Cyrus Allen.
It's 6-0 Cincinnati here at home.
And James, that's the guy they really want to get involved with the football. Right there, you get a switch release. Your one-on-one is a slot fade. He dropped this pass versus Nebraska last week, but that time Allen gets to pay dirt.
That was a 44-yard drop in the bucket.
A nice play call by Scott Satterfield, because that's a man beater. You get that switch released right now. The defense is out leveraged the DB, and with Cyrus Allen's speed, he's able to get on top of that corner.
Play fake. Sorsby feels the heat. Incomplete on the boundary.
Out of bounds, intended for Cyrus Allen.
He had Cincinnati coming up. We've already seen a couple different looks. You see the double A-gap mug right there. Looks like they're going to drop out and only rush 4.
Third down. Sorsby clutches, fires. It's incomplete. There is a flag out.
There's a penalty marker on the
He
play.
went back to Cyrus Allen.
At the top of the route, the back ref threw the flag.
15-yard penalty. Correction. Buck foul. Automatic first down.
And James, he did a really good job staying square. But you got to keep your hands off the receiver down the field. You see it right there. Like he had that right hand draped on him, and that's why the back ref threw the flag. If you look at it, the play side ref didn't throw the flag because it looked like a good play, but the backside ref saw him with that right hand.
Rollout, firing, connecting for a touchdown. Sorsby hits Cyrus Allen for the second time today.
Right, James? If you're late on the out route, it could go the other way. But he does a nice job putting it out in front where only Cyrus Allen can catch it. The quarterback is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
Empty backfield for second and goal from the 8-yard line. On the edge, Allen tripped up.
Score.
A 23-yard completion. Sorsby pumping over the head of his intended target, Allen, the check down wideout.
5 of those going for touchdowns, and then building the chemistry with this new core of receivers that he had a first hand in bringing to Cincinnati. First down throw and catch. One of those receivers he brought, Cyrus Allen, the transfer from Texas A&M, his first catch.
As we come back onto the field, Gavin Gerhardt, we were highlighting, and he is a star at the offensive line.
First down throw and catch, Cyrus Allen.
Dynamic to what this offense is, and Gavin Gerhardt is that guy, and he brought up Don Henley as his favorite drum and singer.
It's a real good pick. Cyrus Allen will not go down. Finally hit high as he falls ahead into plus territory.
And a Phil Collins reference as well, and a Dave Grohl reference. But we're watching Cyrus Allen so far in this drive. They want to get him out in space and let that speed go to town. He's done a nice job of breaking tackles when they have gotten him out in space.
Football, he said, the heart always said to commit to a school, not a coach, and that's why he has persevered at Cincinnati. Now he'll launch toward the end zone. Perfectly thrown ball. Touchdown, Cyrus Allen.
He's going to remember that for a while. I mean, this is waiting for the receiver to get open, delivering it exactly to where the pylon was. When you're running a corner route, you want to throw it and flatten your receiver out so he can come back to the ball.
Move him all over the field today. I meant to Google Kelsey, see what he's up to these days. I hope life is going well for him. Throw to the flat and a catch near the sticks. Appears to be shy of the line to gain. Today, 4 for 4 on their season on 4th down. From empty, Sorsby shoots, and it's plucked out of the air by Cyrus Allen to extend the drive. He's got at least 3 grabs in every game so far this season. He played at A&M and Louisiana Tech before coming to Cincinnati.
Another blitz up the middle, both linebackers, so he knows he's got man-to-man coverage and he hunts his favorite matchup. And Cyrus Allen, that east-west agility and that ability to separate the intermediate, been a big part of this offense early this season for Cincinnati.
Cincinnati in position to take its first lead. They're behind the chains, but they've got the full complement of downs here. Dropping the arm angle. Cyrus Allen on the receiving end. Brendan Sorsby with a frisbee his way, albeit 93 seconds of possession for Kansas and a 93-yard touchdown. Sorsby from the pocket, dealing a lot of the numbers again and racing downhill near a first down. Cyrus Allen going to mark him out right at the line to gain. 13 on the game. The original line of scrimmage that he was near because of the penalty. So, and 10 from the red zone. Into the end zone and well defended. Cyrus Allen a target next to Sorsby. And Evan Pryor behind him in the pistol. QB's got it. Flips to the pylon. A laser for a touchdown. Cyrus Allen puts Cincinnati back on the high side.
When we get a look before this play, you're going to see Cyrus Allen, so he's a big motion guy for this team. They're going to bring him cross and lead out in front, and then Sorsby is going to go with the QB keeper, the read option, get him on the perimeter, and it looks like they're getting a block from Cyrus Allen on the second level, but he ducks pass, and Sorsby able to deliver a great accurate strike on the run.
Stands next to his right tackle. He's been relatively quiet as part of a productive offensive day. The double move, slicing inside to midfield. Cyrus Allen from Brendan Sorsby. It's a pickup of 24 yards.
And JB, you called his number out here. Watch the attention that Royer draws going out into the flat from everyone on defense that frees up the space for the receiver there. Safeties and everyone bite down, and all of a sudden you've got a guy open in that second window along the sideline.
I meant for our audience to watch Royer, not necessarily the defense of Kansas, just to be fair to the Jayhawks. Deep drop off the play fake. Sorsby sets his feet and drills one to the sideline. It's Cyrus again. Into the red zone as his lid pops off. Allen's been everywhere.
I guess if at first you do succeed, just try again. It was a very similar route. You've got Royer going over to the flat, and then he makes a great move along the sideline in front of Lyric Walls, excuse me, and gets a great play. Helmet comes off, so he's got to come out for the play. But he's gotten them down into the red area once again, where this offense...
Sorsby always a run threat, especially in the red zone. Using his arm here, and he's on the money. Sorsby a strike to Cyrus Allen. They connect for another touchdown, and the Bearcats rebuild their lead.
Had Cyrus Allen doing a great job working from inside in the slot right here. Runs that corner route matched up with the safety, and that foot speed battle is advantage Cyrus Allen every time. Great call, great read against man coverage. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Substitution game, getting them down under 5 seconds.
Sorsby caught for the snap, wears the hit, flings it to the sky, and hits a photographer.
Targeting call earlier in this game, both meeting the QB.
Second down from empty. Stunt up front. What a catch again. Cyrus Allen on his back hip.
2-minute drill to try and go back and win it.
Now the noise at David Booth Kansas Memorial Stadium kicking in. Sorsby silences them for now. Takes the easy access throw to Cyrus Allen for 6, maybe 7.
2 deep safeties back and try to get some pressure on Sorsby.
2 downs to get 4 yards if necessary. They hit the outs, and Cyrus has them. Placement tight end.
Once again, Cyrus just finding in man-to-man coverage the receiver that's been his security blanket all day. 11 catches for 128 yards and 2 scores. Cyrus Allen looking every bit the #1 receiver in this offense.
With that completion, Sorsby now 26 of 38 for 342 passing. Feeling the heat. It's collected on the sideline, but out of bounds. For a moment, Jalen Todd gave the home crowd reason to celebrate.
What a start in year number 3 after an early season setback against Nebraska. His team playing much better, as well as his quarterback. On the screen ahead towards the 27 is Cyrus Allen off a career game. Want me to run it? He's put on some good weight in the offseason. More than willing to do so. RPO again, slant incomplete, and Cyrus Allen was open for a moment.
Action. Haven't even implemented the speed option which they have in their arsenal, so that's how easy it's been.
RPO to Cyrus Allen on the edge on 2nd and short. Needed 3, he'll pick up 4. Let's see where they spotted him out of bounds. Hold on. It is enough for the first. From the 49. They need 3. They'll get more. Allen, first down. Tumbling out of bounds near the 41.
Marcus Neal with the missed tackle, but Brendan Sorsby is just having his way. The problem with this defense is that it's 3rd and 3. Everyone's playing 5, 6, 7, and 8 yards off. You can't be that far off on a 3rd and short. You have to play tighter in coverage and understand the down and distance.
In this situation, he has 3 touchdowns already. Swinging it outside to Allen. Great open field tackle by Philip Dunham, who was just flying all over the place last week.
Yeah, Philip Dunham does a great job, because if he doesn't make this play, Cyrus Allen is going to have a little bit of a chance.
6 against Iowa State. It wasn't up for a first down. Sorsby maybe setting up a double pass. Instead, Cyrus Allen tucks it. Picks up positive yardage. Great start at 5-1, equaling the win total from last season. Out of empty on first down. Sorsby to Allen across the middle. Broken tackle. Touchdown. Cincinnati strikes first.
And it's just too easy for the quarterback. He realized I got covered too, but I also got a linebacker on my receiver, Cyrus Allen. I'll take that matchup all day. It's a quick inside route, and you allow Cyrus Allen a catch and run element. Well, he ran right into the end zone for the touchdown.
Great homecoming crowd, and they're excited to be here.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, yeah.
Don, thank you. We start the second with an option pitch around the edge. Cyrus Allen is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. His second touchdown tonight.
You couldn't draw it up any better. And you come out of a timeout, but just watch the challenge that it puts Wendell Gregory in. He's out there, he's like, do I play quarterback, do I play pitch? And then Sorsby gets it all the way to the outside. He pitches to Allen. There's just nobody there, not a Cowboy in sight.
Be right in that discussion. His Cincinnati team is 5-1 this year. They're up by 11. 2 to go until halftime, and on second down, Sorsby, deep ball, overcooked it for Cyrus Allen with double coverage. Estel. Joe Royer back onto the field, top of your screen. Pressure comes. Cyrus Allen out of the backfield with his third touchdown. This offense has been unstoppable for Cincinnati.
I mean, just easy throws. Here comes Allen right in motion, and nobody goes with the motion guy. He gets picked off by his own player, and it's just an easy throw for the quarterback. I don't think there was anything difficult about that. He just put it out there. Allen shows off his speed. Yeah, he throws it up. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 touchdowns in the first half for Cyrus Allen.
Throws that Brendan Sorsby has made. He said, we get physical out there. We help reroute those receivers. Now, for the past few weeks, guys, the Cincinnati offense has stalled in the second half.
For Cincinnati.
Top 5 rushing attack in the country as well by yards per carry. But Sorsby to the air on a slant. Can't connect with Cyrus Allen, the senior slot wide receiver, Texas A&M transfer, coming off 3 touchdowns. It was probable. Pre-game today, a game-time decision. He didn't look great in warm-ups. He might be their best corner. Sorsby across the middle. Cyrus Allen's got enough for a first down.
Base. We saw last week firsthand at Oklahoma State. He's got the ability with catch and run ability to make a 5-yard catch turn into a 55-yard touchdown.
And how fun is this for Brent?
He's the downhill barreling back, and he's found a way to really be productive.
Part of the 1-2 punch. Sorsby with a pump. Wanted a deep shot, and instead he gets rid of it out of bounds in the direction of Cyrus Allen.
Glide and find a way for a first down.
Sorsby has 55 of the 143 rushing yards. Fires to the end zone, this time to Allen. Touchdown, Bearcats.
What a throw. What a throw. I just want you to watch how this is called an area throw. Watch this. So you bring this guy over in here and stop. So he goes with him. Up and out, and you put this ball right near the back pylon and watch the quarterback. He sees it all. It's a spacing area route. You draw the corner on the outside out and the inside receiver with Jacob Redding on him. It's like a safety on one of your best receivers. And Cyrus Allen, oh yeah, I'm taking that matchup, and he takes it for a touchdown.
Four-man rush, late blitz off the edge. Sorsby floats one to Cyrus Allen along the sideline, and Allen hauls it in.
That ball hung in the air forever. It's just Sorsby believing. Watch the route, just up and then out. That ball's already in the air. That ball's still floating. And then Allen just catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds. That's a first down pickup by Sorsby to Allen.
Offense midway through the third quarter. Fake it to Pryor. Looking for Allen out of the back of the end zone and off the crossbar. Second down.
This year he was diagnosed with lymphoma. So for the last few weeks, or a few months, he's been battling chemo. And on Thursday, while I was interviewing John Henry,
Allen with a catch down to the 30-yard line. First down, Cincinnati. Man, 1st and 15.
How about the touch on this pass from Brendan Sorsby to Cyrus Allen? Puts it perfectly where it needs to be, over the shoulder. An explosive play via the air, finally.
Yeah, Kevin, 3 top 10 teams knocked off today, including Miami and Vandy. On 3rd down and 10, over the middle, incomplete pass. It almost ricocheted to the defender Hall for an interception. And it was Scooby Davis in coverage. The pass intended for Allen, 4th down.
Boy, the coverage just so tight everywhere with this Utah defense. Scooby Davis going to be right in the hip pocket here of Cyrus Allen. Gets that right hand here at the last second. Another pass breakup. Points going into halftime.
He's actually completed his last 2 passes. And that one's tipped into the air and picked off. Intercepted by Snowden. Then he loses the ball. A battle for it inside the 5-yard line. No signal yet. 3rd batted ball in this game by Utah. Snowden then fumbles it forward. And Cincinnati comes up with the football. Caleb Goody tracks it down inside the 5 to avoid disaster.
And I think this one, Dave, goes off the right tackle, DeAndre Buford. As Sorsby throws this football, he's going to hit the big right tackle right in the helmet. Ball pops up and picked off, and then Cincinnati very fortunate. That ball comes out, and they are able to get on top of it inside their own 5.
That was Cyrus Allen. His offense, Sorsby 8 of 21, 113 yards, a lost fumble, and a pick. He'll take another shot, and this one's on the money to Cyrus Allen. Allen off to the races. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An 88-yard catch and run for a huge Bearcat score.
And Brendan Sorsby steps up. Man-to-man on the outside. Cyrus Allen, that's his 10th touchdown of the season. And he just burns Smith Snowden. One-on-one, safety not able to get over the top. Set Utah up with really good field position on the prior.
They run the jet sweep with Cyrus Allen. Pushed out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So a gain of 7 on the first play.
It's not just man coverage. They play a ton of man coverage. There's just enough of everything else. And here's some pressure.
And Sorsby falling away. Almost dropped it in. Cyrus Allen had it on his fingertips, but could not reel it in. It's 4th down with more good coverage from Trayden Stukes.
Phoenix area native Trayden Stukes can burst, man. You saw him right here. I was wondering, you see the Cincinnati sideline saying it was early contact. Not enough. You can see Brendan Sorsby, certainly not a neutral arbiter. But
they were gifted a second field goal on the day for Arizona. And it's on target. Cyrus Allen was short of the sticks. He didn't get there. Caught it 2 yards short. He's a yard short on the mark. 4th down, Cincinnati.
Yeah, really good timing that time by Sorsby. The throw and catch, but just watch the rally. They're showing pressure. Tay Brown up in there. You see Kennedy, and then just everybody getting to the ball. Stukes and company for the 3rd down stop.
The previous play is under further review. The one on the field was that the runner was short of the line to gain.
Go to review. Looks short on the field. Said Kennedy and then Wilson on back-to-back plays. A very presidential stop.
Here by William Howard Taft. So he's got to get to that line. And then that could be a potential, maybe a targeting situation, possibly by Tay Brown. Is that what they're looking at?
On here, we'll see the decision now. We're reviewing to see if there was possible targeting, which there was not. 4th down.
Possible first-round draft pick in Roy. Oh, that is knocked down. It is ruled a forward pass as Stukes almost took it the other way.
We saw his long speed earlier. Right here, eyes inside, and just his quick trigger. Whew, that is a great effort. Whew. Sorry, Brendan Sorsby.
Big relief for Sorsby. looking to fight on a third down. It's a screen. It's Allen. He is driven down by Dalton Johnson. Third freshman in at linebacker. And up at the line for Arizona. On third down, Sorsby lost it. He's got an open man, and he got him this time. Cyrus Allen waiting for it to come down. And he's got a first down for the Bearcats.
Got the zero blitz look. They got to exactly what they wanted downfield with Allen. The official falls down. Stukes almost gets back into it.
Banged up on that first down run, Sorsby was. He throws. It's Cyrus Allen, and they rally to swing him down. Genesis Smith with great speed to the perimeter. And it's fourth down.
Genesis Smith reacts. You know, Cyrus Allen's ability, you'll see him show up right to left as we're looking at it right here. Multiple plays had a great call really by both sides. And Genesis Smith getting their speedster, their kind of gadget guy to the ground. Over the place, just out of the Johnson residence.
Max Maggie, be nice. Here's a fourth down. And it is caught. Another big pop, but it's held on to. A first down for Cincinnati. Cyrus Allen held on through the hit.
He says, hey, you go meet Dalton Johnson. Watch this hit. Bam. Clean. This is what you dream of right here as a quarterback leading your team. But 34, no timeouts and pressure coming.
And on target, flag is out. A couple of guys tangled up in the secondary. This will be an interesting call. Dalton Johnson and Caldwell.
They're all wadded up. I think it's going to be offensive pass interference on Caldwell. Looked like he was kind of zeroed like down the middle of the DB.
Pass interference. Offense number 9. Haskins, goal. Replay first down.
As an offensive player, these accidents happen. These are rubs. These are all just incidental contact. Right here as he goes vertical right there. He's just got to avoid that guy.
All the arm angles. He can throw from every platform, and he has one of the quickest releases you'll ever see.
They'll run the jet sweep. Cyrus Allen, the speedster out of New Orleans, gets stacked up by Johnson. Uvasa, last time they had 12 on the field after this happened. They have the right number this time. Sorsby ready to throw, lobbing this way. On the money to Cyrus Allen, the touchdown maker. His 11th of the year is beautiful.
Concept they just ran right here. You're going to see a shallow route from the outside receiver. Cyrus is going to push vertical, and then I'm not running it. Nope. He's going to do a double move, and they confuse number 2, Jonathan Cabella, with that concept. Make him be patient, which is why I keep saying they got to have a shallow underneath route that he can dump the ball off to.
Pressure from the safety spot. Sorsby right down the middle. A laser for Allen. First down, Cincinnati.
And what happens just as we say that? A linebacker gets out of position and Sorsby hits a deep seam right over the top of him on a crossing route.
Royer in motion. We haven't seen him catch the ball yet. They'll go to the sideline. Feed Allen again. Back-to-back catches for New Orleans' finest.
Yeah, and you see the eyes. Sorsby's like, oh, Jack Kelly, you get out of position? Okay, baby. I'm going to throw it right over the top to my favorite receiver, Cyrus Allen, and they're moving. If that ball is inside just an inch more, it's going the other way.
BYU has 15 picks. There's some pressure up the middle from Jack Kelly, and it's Allen with that grab, his 4th catch to lead the team tonight.
But Evan Pryor's big playability continues to show up when they get him the ball.
Back and healthy. They'll sling it back this way. And a beautiful play to make the stop. The ball is down on the ground. It's Tavion Beasley grabbing onto the leg of Cincinnati's receiver Allen to stop that play. The ball was loose.
Yeah, you're going to see Tavion Beasley dip below the offensive lineman coming to tackle him. And I don't know if he was down. I think that ball came out. We got to show that a little bit slower. Look at it from this angle. He twists him, hand goes down, no wrist, no knee, ball's out.
Oh my. Here's a call.
Review, the ball was fumbled and recovered by the defense. First down BYU at the 22-yard line.
Little dinks and the dunks aren't going to really help you in these situations. You got to find a way to get chunk plays.
Yeah, that's not the way to do it. This is where strategy and prayer start to merge.
Bud Clark is not there. He's one of the best safeties in the country. He is out for today's game.
Watch Joe Royer here. He's in the slot at the bottom of the screen. They'll throw away from him and hit the touchdown maker, Cyrus Allen, who's twisted down by Jordan Lester in the open field. Tremendous play.
Yeah, tremendous tackle there by Lester, and you're going to watch this sit route. They're going to do switch release. He's going to motion outside. Boom, sits it down. He's open. Now as a receiver, you got to get vertical. Don't dance around and try to get the biggest play possible. Move the chains for your team, but now they're here, 4th and 1.
Football, once people know what you do, they slide protection over to you. Here's a throw, and that's not going to go anywhere for Allen. Just a couple of yards on that throw.
In the slot, you talked about it. Cyrus Allen is their go-to guy.
Sorsby giving some ground. Fading it for Allen. He didn't see the ball. It is incomplete, and Cincinnati will have to settle for a field goal.
We called it out. You called it out. Hey, Cyrus Allen is the guy. They're going to push him up here vertical and then have him run a whoop-de-whoop route, what I call it. He's going to settle his feet and then whip around, and he is open. He's ready for the back shoulder. But Sorsby sailed it out of bounds and create a tackle for loss. That was incredible from him there.
Safety turn linebacker, and this is deflected at the line. It's incomplete. It's 3rd down and 18 coming up.
A nice job of putting on his acting hat there to slip open.
Sorsby again, loads of time, now giving some ground, and he will throw it incomplete.
He missed Cyrus Allen open down the middle of the field. That's why he came back to it late, but it was too late by then.
They'll feed Allen here, and out of his break, he can't haul it in. It's 3rd down and 10. Keep everybody in it. A win helps.
Especially when you don't know what you're going to get when he comes to the bowl game.
Sorsby, oh, what a reaching grab. It is Allen. It's a touchdown if he hung on. Looked like he was in, and he is. Cyrus Allen's 12th touchdown of the year.
There as well. You're going to see from the sky cam, Sorsby's eyes are going to move this way to hold the safety to the field, and then he's going to pick on number 2 right here, Jamel Johnson, who got him earlier on 4th down with the running back, and drop a dime right over the top of him to Cyrus Allen. Hit him in stride to make that incredible play right there. Boom! To where he can just catch it and run and get into the end zone.
This is strictly football. This has zero to do with how tall personality. This has nothing to do with the combine. It's everything to do with just the tape. How fast. This is literally just the tape.